Hello everyone and welcome back to my Trailblazer League progress. In the last episode, we unlocked Unnatural selection and finally entered the Warriors Guild with our D-Skim equipped. If you want to see my journey to this point, I'll leave a link to the playlist in the card as well as in the description. You can catch up and then come back to carry on with this video. Using the steel armor set I have in my invent with multiple helms as they can break, I collected 390 tokens before leaving the guild again to choose our Slayer task. In order to be as efficient as possible and gain some Slayer levels, we are going to continuously get Hill Giant tasks. The Cyclops we kill for defenders count as Hill Giants when on task, so it's an efficient way to work towards a Dragon Defender as well as 85 Slayer. During the grind we got our attack to 70 and our defense up to 60 so that we can actually equip the Dragon Defender when we get it. After that we keep our skim set to aggressive to get as many strength levels as possible. As promised, during this grind I've been keeping up with birdhouse and farm runs, resulting in us reaching 1250 total. Returning to the guild, we needed more tokens, so I upgraded to the unbreakable black armor set. Our strength became our first level 80 skill. It wasn't much after this we finally got the Rune Defender, enabling us to move to the stronger basement level Cyclops for our final defender upgrade. I think it took us about 35 more minutes to get the Dragon Defender and 100 league points for equipping it. For now, we're done in the Warriors Guild. I collected some of the more reasonably priced loots from the Cyclops to sell to the Rogue's Den store. This store requires 50 thieving and agility, and allows you to sell your items for high alch prices. This is useful for our account, as we still do not have the magic level to cast high alchemy. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't particularly like starting another huge grind after completing a grind. Instead, I decided to knock off a lot of the easier tasks we have left, first heading to Puro Puro to catch a baby impling, as well as 50 implings in general. Getting some mithril plate legs from the higher level Cyclops in the Warriors Guild allowed us to finally equip full myth, after world hopping to find a full helm in stock at Barbarian Village. You can see from the clips that there wasn't anything particularly interesting about the tasks, and I tried to take them off the list systematically, region by region. It allowed me to recalibrate and plan my next steps, which I decided was time for some easy quests. The first quest line we took on was the Goblin line, as there are a few tasks in the Misthalin region that are locked behind it. We were treated to a Goblin fashion show, thwarted Dominic Cummings, Sigmund, and finally purchased the bone crossbow, a weapon that will prove useful when we finally decide to train ranged on the account. In the same way we were systematic with tasks, I tried to do the same for quests, starting in Varrock, as Soulsbane was an easy completion, as well as required as a medium achievement diary task. Then we banished Delrith before deciding that Varrock was saved and teleporting over to Ardoon. We finished the Monk's Friend quest, had a dance, and went next door to sort out the Tower of Life. We ended this little questing session with a trip out to the fishing platform and saving the kid from the sea slug parasites. Fed up with questing at this point, I decided there were a few more easy tasks we could cross off the list in Karamja. Slaying a steel dragon took so long, and the first one we killed didn't register, as someone else must have done damage before we arrived. The second one did count, however, but we weren't lucky enough to get a 1kc Draconic Visage or Dragon Plate Legs. In order to get a few more easy tasks done, we mined semi-precious gems in Shiloh Village in order to sell them for trading sticks to buy a full villager outfit and a red topaz machete. The clue geode was completable, but the loot was unnoteworthy. Being on something of a task streak, I headed over to Falador to see Serenity and to find out that I have Candor in blood, but it's not the noble kind. More importantly, we completed the Easy Valley Diary for a chunk of Herblore experience, bringing us up to level 42. Looking through the list of tasks that are achievable at this stage of the account, I decided it was time to try and take on the giant mole. There's a chance at a pet, and it's a league task to defeat it. It was extremely annoying, digging after every couple of hits. Not having the diary done for the mole locator was frustrating, but not as bad as it would have been without unlimited run energy. 5 minutes later, the mole was downed, and I was gutted to see no pet notification. However, I now had the taste for bossing, and it was time to return to our primary grind, Slayer. Sorry for the massive detour in this episode, but we'll continue with our journey to 85 Slayer in the next episode. If you enjoyed the episode and would like to see more, please let me know by subscribing and leaving a like or a comment. See you in the next episode.